There's a lot of things wrong with this community that I'm about to talk about. Um, hi, this is Crystal Moon Voices. As you can see in this video, I decided to put on a more regular outfit since this video isn't going to be very cheery. Anyways, today I will be talking about a community that I was unfortunately a part of for a few years, that I didn't know was a bad community until I figured out that one of my friends was a groomer. So, today's topic is going to be on the adventure community. The Pooh's adventure community. I went through the script a couple of times. I have a script down. And so I'm kind of like interpreting it into what I remember into my own words. So on the wiki it says like, Winnie the Pooh and his friends go outside of the 100-acre woods in the Disney studios and meet different people, and that has devolved into like other people making their own adventure series, and it may seem harmless, like there's these obscure crossovers like Pokemon and The Little Mermaid 2, and there's probably stuff like My Little Pony and Cars or something like that. I wouldn't be surprised. Anyways, the point is, it seems pretty harmless on the surface, right? Just a bunch of people coming together to share their strange ideas. That's not the case. I hate to say it. And if you're a new viewer here, if you see anybody defending the people that we mention in this video, ignore them. If they're defending them, just ignore them. They are white knights from the adventure community, and even if they do like death threats or anything, I doubt they'll do anything to harm you in real life. Anyways, back to the topic. You're wondering how I probably got into this community. Well, that's where we transition into the next part of the video. How I got into the adventure community. I want to say it was around like late 2010s or maybe 2020. I was on my grandma's laptop, and I was searching up a bunch of werewolf stuff, and I just got finished watching a certain movie called Cats Don't Dance. It is a 90s movie by Warner Brothers, and it follows an orange cat named Danny, pursuing his dream as a star in Hollywood. And you know, I was big on werewolves, and I still am. I'm just not as unhealthily obsessed as I was back then. Like, back then, I actually believed they were real, and I'm not afraid to admit that anymore because I've changed. And I know I have. Anyways, so I was like, wouldn't it be cool if Danny was a werecat or a werewolf or something? And so I looked that up, and I found several pictures and videos of Danny as a werecat. And when I clicked on the first few videos, it would be like, it sure is a nice night. Sorry, I can't speak today. And then he'd see the full moon, transform into a werecat, and then he'd have this, like, deep, gravelly voice, and when he transformed, you would hear the bones cracking and the clothes ripping and everything. Like, the essential stuff you would need for a werewolf transformation video. Then he says something along the lines of, "I'm a monster, I don't want Laura to see me like this." And that got me thinking, Laura? Is that, like, an OC insert? Cause like, wasn't his love interest Sawyer, the white cat? So I don't think I did research. I just stumbled upon her in one of the videos, and they were like both transforming or something, and that's when I found out who Laura's Siren Angel was. Now, before I get into who she is, or who her OC used to be before she rebranded, I sadly do not have access to the videos that I was just talking about, only the photos. That is somewhat a lie, because I have the Laura transformation videos, and here is one.
Oh, that was a horrible nightmare. I just couldn't stop thinking what it was. I just felt like I was turning into a monster, and it felt so horrible that I could... huh? Oh no! What is happening to me? Oh my god! Danny, where are you? Oh, Danny! Oh my god! Why is this happening? What's happening to me? Oh my god! Why is my cloth so... they're so long! No! No! Oh my god, this hurts! Oh my god, no! No! Oh my god! No! No! Oh my... No way! Why is this happening? Oh my god! I can't even fight it! Oh my god! This is hurting so bad! Oh my god! This hurts! Yes, feeling in my veins. This is gonna be amazing. Oh yes, yes. Feel into my blood. It's time for the big competition. Oh yes. Look at me now. I am fully a workout. Look at that. Now it's time to surprise little Danny and see what happens if I eat everybody's flesh and guts.
I think the person who voiced Danny in her videos deleted their channel, and sadly the last I ever heard of them was them threatening to self-delete. So and I couldn't do anything about it because I had parental controls on my phone. I was like 14 at the time, or something along that age. Anyways, Laura, back when I first saw her in her transformation videos, at first her character was like, it's been a long back since I can remember, but before she had brown hair, she had blonde hair, and her werecat form would make her have brown hair. Now obviously I was addicted to these videos. I love werewolf stuff, still do, but after a while I kind of forgot about Laura until like 2021, when I got a brand new phone, no parental controls, no nothing, so I could comment on YouTube channels now. So I looked up Laura Siren Angel because I was curious, and it turns out she had another channel she made a couple of years back, and she's making a new project called Curse of the Werewolf / Werecat. And on one of the first parts, I said, hey, this is really cool. I've been a fan since, the Danny Werecat transformations. And, she replied, she was like, oh yeah, thank you, that means a lot. I'll have to find a screenshot, because I know they're there, even if, she's, blocked my old account too. I got Discord, because I really wanted to learn how to talk to Laura, and she had Discord, and every one of her friends had Discord, so I got that for a while, but the verification system was being weird, so I was out of Discord for a while. And I forgot to mention that Sonja was still with her when I first voice called with them and stuff. And that was also the same day where, it started where I have to figure out how to work my account. And I finally got back on, and I got to voice Simba, one of the characters from her series, and yes, I mean Simba the Lion King, from the Disney movie. And honestly, and looking back, my impression of him was not very good. Anyways, I remember it being so fun to voice act for the first time for someone, even if it wasn't a big channel. And I got to meet a bunch of friends that I know nowadays, like Neko and Sword and Sonja, and I know Pineapple, Delta, just Fionn, Marcy. Anyways, back to what I was saying. It seemed fine until, like, I didn't know who to believe whenever there was, like, drama and she was, you know, being coddled and she was, like, guilt tripping and stuff whenever she was having a quote-unquote bad day. Sorry. And I was... Okay, so this is gonna be the first, like, really touchy subject of the video. I wasn't present for this because I was probably busy with school. Something happened on Valentine's Day. And this is where the public endangerment of minors and being sexual and stuff comes in. Laura posted in the main general chat, and I kid you not, because Swordmaster has a whole series called the Wet Dream Saga. She had a dream, and I quote, where Shadow the Hedgehog was having sex with her. And remember, this message was in the general chat, not in the Not Safe for Work chat, and the Not Safe for Work chats weren't even properly set up. Of course, it said, like, oh, it's for 18 plus, are you sure you want to go in? Even if that showed up, they would probably go and just see what it was. And anyways, Neko told somebody else to tell Laura that this behavior wasn't good, or maybe I'm remembering that wrong. Anyways, she started breaking down, she had a whole meltdown, she started spurging out and everything, and she nuked the whole server. And that's a thing that Laura does. Every time something bad happens in the server, or if she's quote-unquote depressed or whatever, she'll nuke the server, especially if something suspicious is going on, so there's no evidence against her. Unfortunately for her, there is evidence against her. Take that, bitch. Anyways, and that's where I met one of my quote-unquote friends, Hoverdork. He is no longer my friend, and I will get to him in a few minutes. Anyways, before I get to the truth about Laura, I'm gonna share with you something that, she did. So for the second, Curse of the Werecat / Were-Demon or whatever, that movie, I was voice acting my character, I was voice acting Arsana and Cynthia, and I also asked her if I could do, like, baseless art, because all she ever does is draw with bases, or she steals art and turns it into bases. I was on call one time with Laura and Fionn. We were flustering each other with, like, Sunset Shimmer and Simba and everything. I showed Fionn Werewolf Sunset Shimmer, and I'll show the picture if I can find it. Laura said, ooh, this would be a great, base idea. And I said, don't you think you should ask the original artist first? She's like, no, it's fine. I'll just credit them in the description. Like, bitch, what the fuck? Like, that's borderline art theft. Even if you are crediting them, like, you should ask for permission. Anyway, she turned it into a base, posted it on DeviantArt. Anyways, now on to how she used me for art. Obviously, she took advantage of the fact that I wanted to be her head artist or whatever. I don't know what was going through my head at the time. It was a bad decision, because every time for Curse of the Werecat, Puss in Boots, and Curse of the Were-Demon, I introduced her to Tupperbots, and she made Puss in Boots and everybody, and Buck from Ice Age and stuff like that. Sorry, I'm fidgeting with my earbud. Anyways, she would always say, I wonder what else Cynthia can draw of Puss in Boots painfully transforming into a werecat. Like, bitch, I already did that. Shut up and give me time. And you know what? Even though I cut ties with her, she still uses my art, and I'll show you a good example. There's this video made by Skinny Bones Aaron where he was reviewing Laura's quote-unquote Curse of the Werecat movie. And in the very beginning of the video, there's a clip of Puss in Boots transforming, and Skinny Bones is just, shitting on everything. And I noticed, probably not even 30 seconds into the film or whatever, quote-unquote film, I see some of my art. And she still has my art, whether credited or uncredited. I don't want to associate with the Avenger community anymore. And hopefully one day I'll be able to report Laura, because I need to get back into my DeviantArt account. I haven't used it in about over a year. Anyways, she used me for art. She stole my art. And she even used some of it to create bases, which is very shitty of her, and I hate her for it. She never asked me. She never asked me anything. She never said, hey, can I use this for this? That's what you need to do if you want to make bases or something out of other people's art. You need to ask permission. Otherwise, you're just gonna look like an art thief. Anyways, I can't remember when this was, but Hover tells me that Laura was giving off some bad vibes. She was being mean to Neko and Sword again after they, and they called out Nate on 225 at night for being a weirdo, because he sent hentai and porn to Sword, which, at the time, he was a minor. He was around my age. Which is very fucked up, and I hope everybody in the world that's a pedophile, or just anything that sexualizes either, four-legged animals, real animals, or just, anything like that, I hope they get sent to jail. Or better yet, send them to a remote island with nothing. Anyways, I think it was a few weeks or a few months after the whole Nate exposed thingy. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, one time I was on stream, I used to stream with Laura a lot, and one time me and Fionn and Hyena and Nate and everybody and Hover, we were all having fun. We were doing Smash or Pass or Truth or Dare or something. It was probably Truth or Dare. Hyena dared, and I quote, he was like, well, I don't know if I was there for that, but I can't remember. He said, hey, Hover, I dare you to make your plushie Oogie Boogie suck your dick on camera. And while I'm I'm gonna talk about Hover in a bit. He is not my friend anymore. He can fuck off. But that is still wrong to be telling a minor to do that. And the adventure community really fucked him up. The adventure community really fucked me up too. Fucked all of us up. Anyways, he told Laura about it, and then she got quote-unquote stressed out about it. And then when it was brought up on 225 at night, she said, "Oh, I didn't know that happened. Oh no." Anyways, back to what I was saying. A few weeks later, or sometime in the future, we find out the most disgusting, horrid thing. And I'm not joking. I can't make this up. I didn't make it up with her wet dream thing I was talking about earlier. If pedophilia or grooming or sexual stuff is triggering to you, either leave right now or I'll probably send a time skip. But, and I kid you not, she was sexting a minor. She was horny for Shadow the Hedgehog. There was this dude named Jay or Braxton. I can't remember which one. I don't know. She forced a minor to do an erotic roleplay with her. And don't you... And then the White Knights in the chat, I see you there. I see you. And I'm not afraid of you. You can't scare me. You don't know where I live. So step the fuck up. I fucking dare you. Anyways, point is, there is foolproof evidence that Laura Siren Angel, the Phantom Project, or whatever she calls herself now, is a groomer. And she's a pedophile. Since she did it to a 14-year-old. It was on his bio. His About Me in Discord. You know, he's like, oh, but I bet she was like, oh, he's 14, but I'm really horny for a edgelord hedgehog. Anyways, 225 at Night comes out talking about it. Laura has the gall to show up and say, oh,
we can be along with providing instructions, and I say, honestly, you should make the flustering room off limits for minors. And then she says,
how can me and Sonja do that? That way we can be aware.
I then say, just create a rank for people you know are minors, and then create a rule in the server so that they cannot see the channel. I should have said there.
All right.
Since that shadow person in the server claims to be 14 and shouldn't be engaging in that behavior. Yeah, that's true. And she then says, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's true.
And I had admin rights at this point, so I fixed it for her. And then I say, there, I fixed the channel, now minors can't access it.
Thanks for the help.
And I say, no problem, because this, misspelling it, scuffed me. Next.
Yeah.
And then Shadow here says, I'll let you read it.
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking about you too, Laura.
And then, to prove it wasn't just one-sided, we go next.
Kisses her. Are you okay, Laura?
Oh, remember that.
She responds with, I'm blushing, and then he says,
oh, so adorable. Where's that darn fourth Chaos Emerald?
This was a red flag to me, but because Laura's my friend, I gave her the benefit of the doubt. When I really shouldn't have. Yeah. That's on me.
Little do we know. Little do we know.
Little did we know.
I shouldn't have done that either. I've been covering for way too long.
It just goes to show anyone is fallible. Anyone is fallible based on friendships, but when I was presented with irrefutable proof, as we're gonna get, that's why we're doing the show, so.
Yep.
And then she says,
oh, oops.
It's a big oops.
Yeah, I'll remove that. My bad.
Don't do it again.
Okay, I apologize. Yeah, I kind of figured. I even took down a post with Shadow and other stuff, and I adjusted some stuff in the rooms. That way they can still do that, but make sure we don't even do that once more, which again, sorry I messed up there. As for other things for minor adults to not see anything that is red flag material, I hope you understand that came off wrong, which that was child's play.
I do understand.
Again, that was messed up and not okay, you were right. In which I knew Shadow was 14, and which personally he never told me.
I think that was just her. At the time, I thought she was just fucked up because if you've ever talked to Laura, she doesn't fucking make sense. And then
Ever.
And then I said he had it in his bio.
She's like, oh, I did not see that.
Are you blind too? Right.
And how did you not know?
Anyways,
his fucking
beyond
age?
that, this was later. She had the same kind of content in her Google Photos from before, and minors had access to that. And I was like, "Hey."
But
And
yeah.
Oh god.
Robotnik
Oh,
knows
god,
the
I
fault.
remember
Knows
that.
Robotnik and Hover know about when this was going down.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I'm sure Sonja
Yeah, I
does
was
as
in her
well.
Google Photos album for a very, very long time. It was a nightmare.
Mm-hmm.
I had to hear about this one all from the mouth of other horses.
Yep. As did I, and we bonded over having to deal with this bullshit. Anyways, I say so. It was brought to my attention that your photos contain your characters drawn naked.
Which ones exactly?
Give me a sec, because Neko wasn't responding to me with screenshots at the time, and I was fucking pissed at it. And then she responds with,
Sorry, I'm just kind of confused and lost, so that way I want to know.
"Well, the person here isn't responding back with the link to them, but here's the screenshots." And then next.
Oh yeah, those the ones. I was looking for them to, like, delete them.
Well, it's best you do.
But okay, I will, like, get those removed.
Aside from that, why do you even have public Google Photos albums? Like, what's the point?
I know.
That's not an answer to my question.
I know that. I am busy at the moment with Sonja. Sorry.
You keep making the same mistakes over and over again. It's beginning to not look like a mistake.
I am still stumbling, like I told you.
Not an excuse. At this point, I was realizing. I was slowly starting to realize.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
At best, she didn't care. And at worst, well, we're gonna see what the worst was.
Yep.
But here's what I want you to do. I want you to make all of your Google Photos libraries private so no one can see them. I also want to see screenshots of your photo libraries now showing no one can access them, as it was like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And then she said,
I am deleting them all, forget it. I cannot do this anymore, okay? I had enough.
that works too.
I am distressed with real life stuff too, that is why I'm stressed. So as for that, I need some time from you. Away from you, that is, nothing more. So I am not mad, I just need time. Please and thank you.
I understand.
Thank you.
And then she unfriended me.
And there you go.
We would later be friends again. Anyways, here's an archive of that apology stream. So, Hover, I'm going to let you tell your experiences with Laura right now. So,
like, switch it to the nice image real quick.
Yeah.
What do you want me to start with exactly?
Start from where you think it should begin.
Okay, so I met at around last year. So I was in 8th grade, graduating middle school. I was about to have a very happy life. I was talking to people directly.
Oh, the bitch is in the chat!
Oh boy!
The chat.
Well, look who decided to show up!
What a...
Who's in the chat? Who's
Yeah, it's Laura.
Laura's in the chat. Well, look who decided to show
I
up.
don't.
Mm-hmm.
Look what the cat dragged in.
Oh God.
If it
I'm
isn't
just gonna
Bitch and
ignore that
Boots
comment.
fan
I'm gonna
maker.
continue. I'm gonna continue.
Yeah, go ahead, continue.
I'm
Hover.
gonna
Yeah, you can
continue to
continue.
tell the story. 'Cause
Oh,
I
it's
don't
too
give a
late.
shit what
Too
you
late.
think about
Too
it.
late, Laura. Way too late.
Too fucking late. Sorry, Hover. We'll let you continue in a second. It's too.
Yeah. Here, we'll make the chat bigger so everyone can see. There you go.
We are sorry, Hover.
Okay.
We're very sorry, Hover.
I wasn't expecting that to happen.
Neither was I.
Neither was I. But holy shit. Is she gonna say anything else, or did she fucking dip?
I'm thinking she dipped. She may have dipped.
You better have.
Yeah. It's
All right.
Yeah, right.
Yep, I know. Yep, I know you're watching, Laura.
But she's not gonna fucking say anything at this point. More than
Here, I'll
likely.
shrink chat now.
Yeah. Because it gets way worse than here, ladies and gentlemen. Hence our fucking. Oh wait, no, she said
Oh,
something.
okay, she said something. All right.
Oh, I almost.
Shut the
Yeah.
fuck up.
Don't hit us
bring
with
your
that.
real life. Don't bring your real life shit into this. This has nothing to do with it.
That has nothing to do with what we are
Laura,
streaming about
shut
right
the
now.
Fuck
Oh
up.
my God.
We're gonna
Laura,
cover
you're
what you
doing
did.
that for
Asshole,
sympathy
I hope you
baiting.
know.
Yeah, she is 100 fucking % doing it for sympathy baiting.
Yeah, she's baiting. She didn't actually try to do it. She's
She
she's
does
baiting.
Oh, she's saying it was fucking suicide. That
single
she.
See?
No, so she apparently, because she said this like to someone else, she injected too much insulin, trying to kill herself. Sure.
Yeah,
Fucking sure.
Sure.
Oh my God.
Yep, the world doesn't revolve around you.
Mm-hmm.
No, but I'm still alive because
You should know
Laura,
that.
you're not making your case feel better, especially because you can't fucking speak.
Okay, Laura. So why did you try to fucking? Why the fuck were you sexually RPing with a 14-year-old?
Yeah.
Yeah, tell me that.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me after you said
You know
that you
what?
were
Yeah,
going.
why-
Let's skip ahead a little
I
bit.
end up doing
All
that
right.
behind her back.
Okay, which
Let's skip
folder?
ahead and put Hover J DMs.
All right. So
It was dumb, I admit. Oh, it was fucking beyond
Yeah,
dumb.
you think it was dumb? Yeah, it was dumb. You think?
Let's fucking read this now.
Yeah. All right. So, let's put it on full blast. Okay. So here's
Jay-
Laura.
Jay says let's get the fun started.
Yeah.
Let us get the fun started.
Yeah. Laura sighs and takes off her
Oh,
sports bra
Jesus.
and was braless. Shall we begin, Jen?
Laura, you're flat as a washboard. What bra?
Yeah.
Yep, like, I can't believe you.
Yeah. You were
And then-
you were doing this with this person right here.
Who's 14?
Yeah.
And then he says, whenever you're ready, babe. By the way, chat, if you look at the date, this was after we called out Nate.
Yeah, it was. This was after we called out Nate.
After we called out Nate, she does this.
Laura, it's not fucking dumb. It's fucking malice.
Yes.
We literally called out Nate for this shit. And then you went and
you
did
end up
it.
beating yourself.
Mm-hmm. You played us all like fiddles. You went around, you tried playing minors like fiddles. You're doing all this stuff.
It would be one fucking thing if this was before you even came on the fucking show. It would still be fucking unacceptable. But it wouldn't be as so fucking baffling that you went on to do this.
Yeah. No excuses, Laura. You literally came on the show to call out someone who was abusing you in a relationship, and now you're doing this.
You're doing the exact
You
thing
backstabbed
you were doing
Delta.
to others.
You
Yeah.
backstab Pineapple, you backstab Hover, you backstab Neko, you backstab Sonja, and more importantly, you backstab me. And trust me,
Yep.
I'd be wearing a razorback
Yeah,
on my
and
back
you just
here.
gave me PTSD for life.
Yep, like you betrayed me once again.
Oh boy. All right.
Yeah.
Let's continue reading these.
Yes,
oh, please do.
All right. So
What-
Laura then says, "Okay, Jen."
KKE, baby.
Laura climbs on top of Shadow and begins kissing him. Ugh.
Remember, the other guy here is 14.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then Prince A says kiss is back.
And then Laura kisses his neck. Ugh.
Licks his neck.
Licks his neck. Ugh. Alright, fine.
You're not long, literal trash. Half of them do need to be in cells.
Yeah.
Another half need to be off the fucking internet.
Yeah.
And Prince A says, moans,
Let's go harder, shall we? And Laura sucks on Shadow's neck hard. Oh, dear.
Moans.
This is Splatsource 2.0.
This is fucking Splatsource. It's fucking Elizabeth, too.
It is.
You saw.
I know. It gave me Elizabeth.
And harder, yeah.
Yeah, and harder.
Oh, yeah, she added harder. I didn't.
Does it?
Oh,
yeah, you guys can see. Moans that she still sucks. Oddly sucks. Still sucking on a neck.
Just
but
all
still.
that stuff. Ew. Very ew.
Yeah, next. And then Moans keeps going, don't stop. And then she doesn't stop. And then he licks her chest.
That's what I have to say about that.
Anyways, places Shadow's head on her boobs. Once again, what boobs?
Yeah. You're flatter than a damn piece of stationery, stupid bitch.
Oh, God.
Next. And yeah, this is fucking child sex abuse material.
It really is.
It was dumb. It was my dumb actions. Means yes, I blame Nate for this.
Yeah, don't try to no jokes, Laura. Don't try to scapegoat this onto your ex-boyfriend, alright? You are just as responsible.
Nate was out of the fucking picture at this point, and we called him out for it.
And then you go and do this by yourself. Not by Nate, by yourself.
Yep.
This, and not to mention, Ellie was 17 doing it with other teenagers when she went out of that abusive relationship with a 25-year-old. You were 22 or 23. And this guy was 14.
Yeah. Prince J was 14 and Laura was 22.
Younger than me.
What do you mean, wrong answer?
Ay.
So right now, you're not making too much sense.
Next one.
Yeah, and then here's Cynthia, another minor, who says, yeah, that's fucking gross. This is part of the reason.
One of my close best friends.
This was one of the minors who showed their face in Laura's server way back in the day that we censored for obvious reasons.
What?
Don't care about what? That you
ERP'd with a minor? Come on, man.
That you groomed a 14-year-old? You don't care?
That just makes you look even worse.
Exactly. You're digging your grave.
She didn't care when she forced me to be with Hyena.
You are digging your grave here, Laura.
Yes, you are. Quite.
Yeah. Your best course of action here is to leave this chat and leave the internet. There is no redeeming you at this point.
Yeah. And you want to know something?
Yeah.
As much as we fucking insulted Misty T, what are they gonna do with this information now?
Correct.
Yeah, they're gonna go absolutely crazy.
Now she's right.
Not only is she right, she has the fucking ammunition. So think about that.
Oh, yep.
You just gave Misty T the bullets to kill your ass.
Pretty much. There's just lots more of this.
Yep. Laura moans
We know they're sold, but now you just gave them exactly the reason to be correct.
Yes. Misty T, I don't like fucking Misty T.
Neither do I.
She's a piece of shit kid who needs to get her fucking teeth kicked in so she knows how to behave right. I don't mean that literally, by the way.
Yeah.
But at the same time, she's fucking right about you. You're a groomer, and now she has proof. She has cold hard proof of that.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
Mm-hmm. There.
We know about Misty T.
Yeah.
We
But
don't.
now he's right.
You did this.
fucking
You did
grooming, you
this
little bitch.
before Misty T came on the scene.
Yeah, you did all this before Misty T came on the scene.
Exactly.
Yep. She is really despicable too.
Anyways, this is Hover and Prince J talking. I'll let you play yourself, Hover.
Okay, I say, hey, quick question. How did Laura force you to do those sexual roleplays with you?
And then Prince J, misunderstanding, thinking Hover was asking if she forced him to do it, says only sometimes, saying that yes, Laura forced this minor to do it. That's grooming.
Yes.
Yeah, then I say, no, I meant how, and what do you mean sometimes? You mean there's more than what she did?
And then
And
Prince
then-
J.
Says, well, to answer the how question, remember how Laura has a crush on Shadow?
I know that.
Yes.
Since I was Shadow at the time, I used it to tease her a bit. You were there when she did, as this was the person in the server. So,
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I was. Has she done anything else that was 18 plus related?
anything else other than what we saw?
I
So.
still do have a thing for him. For who, Laura?
For Shadow.
For Shadow.
For the guy or the character?
I imagine
means
she
Shadow-
means the character. But
I wouldn't be
like,
surprised if both, though.
I wouldn't be
if
surprised
both,
if
though,
either.
I can imagine.
Like, why do you keep
You
fucking
did
burying
this to
yourself, Laura?
You're only making yourself look worse as the show goes
I
on.
would called Shadow the Hedgehog fan maker, but it was for Silver the Hedgehog.
We know.
What
Yeah.
the fuck? What does this even mean?
What matters is that what matters is that you've been grooming minors, and we have irrefutable proof of that.
Yeah, but
All right.
anyways, yeah, let's
Can't
continue.
speak the
Let us
screenshot.
continue.
Bro, that's another thing. She forced me to RPS Shadow so we could have sex.
Well,
How many times?
Only a couple, so
I never did anymore. Well, that doesn't matter. Damage has already been done.
do you have any other 18 plus role? And then you say Hover, sorry.
No, you're good. Do you have the other 18 plus role plays in her DMs? And you said
I never
yesterday-
did anymore. That's why I moved on. You did
Damage has
this
already been done.
after one. This isn't something you can just walk away from.
No, it is not.
Two, you did this after you came on our show not once, but twice.
Yes, and the second time, it was for calling out someone who was extremely similar in behavior to you.
And yet you go ahead and do this and lie to our back, specifically mine.
Mm-hmm.
All of not specific yours, everyone's.
Yeah, everyone.
Every
You know, Neko didn't fucking hate you as much as you fucking. We're gonna get into it, but Neko made up with you. She dropped the fucking grudge and made up with you, and then you fucking treated her like shit. So
Laura, you are making no sense.
Yeah, Shiva.
And we shoot her down and everything, and I was there for the second Laura stream, and I was still flabbergasted. I felt betrayed. I felt used. I didn't feel good. I cried. And I'm gonna talk about some other individuals now that we've got Laura out of the way. There's J-Rex. And J-Rex, hi. Oh my god, hi. If you take down this video, it'll come straight back up. So you better prepare yourself. He groomed Neko into doing feet fetish roleplay. And there's a lot of evidence, there's a lot of screenshots. I'll link down and below Obscured Titans video on J-Rex and Laura, because that'll give you more information. I'm just telling my side of the story. Anyways. Next up is Dino Skywalker. He's a guilt tripper, he's manipulative, and he's whiny. Me and him were close friends once until I realized that he just isn't a very good friend. He is into stuff like Godzilla and stuff, yet when he like sees gore and stuff, he's like, oh, ... I didn't expect that, ... with the blood and the gore and the guts spilling. Like, you said it was fine, why the fuck are you whining now? Anyways, he's not my friend anymore. Let's see, I'll get to Hoverdork. Hi, Hover. Remember me? The person you lied to? The person you lied... There's a lot of people that you lied to. And I'm not happy with you. And you're not my friend anymore. Hover was friends with an individual called Twinkles. And Twinkles is a bad individual. And now they're friends again. And he lied to me about taking a break off the internet, and I'm still pissed. June's pissed, Marcy's heartbroken, Neko's pissed, Sword's pissed. Point is, you're not our friend anymore, Hover. We don't wish harm on you or anything, but if you don't, like, clean up your act or whatever, if you don't cut ties with Twinkles, if you don't reevaluate yourself after what the adventure community put you through, you're gonna end up like them. And I'm not saying that if you do all this, you'll be our friends again, because no, I don't want to be friends with you again. I don't trust you anymore. You're not my friend. And you'll never be my friend again. I trusted you, Hover. You were one of my best friends. But I guess it was a lie. You're a fake friend. Now, there was one person named Tyler Green. He was against the community after all the toxic stuff. I remember when I came out with my first Laura video, which is now privated, he said, hey, can you tell this one individual that, like, I'm not gonna ever, like, forgive her or whatever, like, she's mean, or can you tell her to, like, forgive me or whatever? And I remember back when I was friends with Hover, he was like, yo, guess what I found out about, like, the adventure community? We were talking on Reddit because he wasn't on Discord anymore. And he said, no, it's not about Pink Heart, it's about someone else. And I got onto him. I was so fucking pissed at him because he had been pissing me off for a while. He's fucking annoying. I said, we don't want to hear about anything toxic. We want this to be a positive group chat. And if you can't handle that, you can leave, or we can leave. Or something along those lines. I was not about to have another, like, toxic interaction. I was tired of that. So, Tyler's not my friend anymore. There's not much else I have to say, but this video is far from over. This last part of the video is going to be for my friends and their stories, and I'll have them come up right now.
Me and Laura, in the beginning of the early days of our friendship, we were fine, and then things started getting rocky. What do I mean by Rocky? She was worried about subscribers. She was paranoid of not becoming the biggest YouTuber. Paranoid of people leaving her. She would be worried that people would leave her in the dust, etc. Here's a screenshot of her suicide baiting, and yes, she's done this many times, but here's one that I screenshot. This was back in her old server. She did this in front of everybody, and it scared the living crap out of me. I decided to confront Laura, saying, "Hey, are you okay? Why are you doing this? Why is your behavior like this?" But Laura blew up on me in DMs and just put me in timeout for an hour in her server. And she cut me off after a VC call that I had with her, asking about, like, why are you acting like this? Why are you being aggressive to a lot of other of my friends? And then she just bans me from the server. And then actually technically didn't ban, she just nuked the server because she was that upset. Sonja's channel got terminated and Laura blamed her father on it. She always pinned it on him, and there's a screenshot right here of Laura clearly have falsely used the copyright system of YouTube. Sonja clearly remembers those videos. Her OCs were never used. Her name wasn't even mentioned. Nothing was used. This was all Sonja's original work. And it just got taken down, and Sonja was sick of it of happening every time. And then it just got terminated. But then she mentions a very inappropriate wet dream with Shadow the Hedgehog in the main chat room. Here is the old screenshot. I can't believe I still have this. This was back up in my Google Drive, so I had it. Hunter to tell Laura that this behavior is not okay. The reason I didn't tell her myself is because I've already been blown up in my face by her, and I was terrified of what she would say. Laura goes on a complete meltdown and blames that we ruined her Valentine's Day, and she deletes the server again and kicks me and Hunter out. After that stream happened, we did different, Delta and Pineapple did different shows. They did cringe compilations of like different fandoms. They did Undertale, they did Five Nights at Freddy's, they did Sonic. And then we get this information in private. So Hoverdork goes to Pineapple about this information. And Pineapple and Hover start talking about it, and then Pineapple gives Hover permission to tell this information to me in private. I get these screenshots, and I'm going to show them right now, of Laura Siren Angel ERPing with a 14-year-old. And here is his age right here. Now you can pause and read these, but these are just disgusting. She clearly could have seen his age right here.
What's up, bitches? Sensei Swordmaster here. Welcome back to another video. Today is a discussion with a Shogun. And we're talking about Laura again. And this time, I'm done. I'm fucking done. Because she's been recently exposed to being a groomer. She groomed a 14-year-old. Yeah, I know. Crazy, right? Especially after she supposedly improved herself. I want to make something perfectly clear. The video I made prior, well, that was crazy, discussing the Wet Dream Saga, I don't stand by it anymore. I don't forgive Laura for anything, so fuck it. We're moving on. On to me shit-talking Laura. Let's go! So we're going to be shitting on her community posts first. So here we go. Okay, first off, look at her name. Phantom Ghost Project Corner. Doesn't look suspicious at all. But what's funny is that recently, NC ASMR rebranded her channel name to be NC Creator Corner. And then Laura changed her name to this, because I think it was Phantom Ghost Fanmaker, I'm pretty sure, but she changed it. And remember, Laura claims she has better content than Neko. Okay. If that's the case, then why are you copying her name? Why are you copying that shot? It's because of this. Notice how all these are made from Mando Pony, except this one. That one aside, all these are from Mando Pony. It's funny because Mando Pony was recently exposed to be a pedophile. That's kind of sussy baka right there, Laura. If you really are so persistent on making yourself not look like a groomer, why? I don't know. That's just funny. Anyway. Hey guys, I have a question for a nickname for you guys to choose. Since I originally went by Sakura Blossom Fan, but I wanted to change my nickname when I go on stream with a new nickname and such. Which nickname shall I stand as I go on the stream and such? Feel free to cast your votes at any time and such. I don't go by Laura Siren Angel no more because it was a boring name, so I do not go by that name no more. Please and thank you. First of all, no, you said no more twice. 2, that's funny because as you can see here, I typed in Laura Siren Angel, and this channel was the first result. So it's funny how she says that, and yet YouTube's like, nope, that name still associates with you. And I'm pretty sure you get to do the same to me. Type in Sensei Swordmaster, and there's my channel. And I've rebranded it. I've rebranded the name because it was once Swordmaster 02, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it was. So yeah, this is stupid, and it's just funny to laugh at. Moving on. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I have come to make this out. Laura Makanu has decided to make peace with Shade and everyone else in the Shadverse Sonic community. Makanu, I believe she's a pedophile, so it's funny that Laura's making peace with a pedophile. Just sweep that under the rug. Yeah, you groom children. Nah, it was nothing. And stealing others' art. You have done that yourself! Numerous times, in fact. And I can honestly assure you, she's stolen people's fan art of her characters and just claims it as her own. Doesn't even acknowledge it was made by anybody else. Stupid. Hypocrite. Anyway.
That they have literally no redemption in their YouTube career or probably in their life. Because this is disgusting. This is repulsive. This is the most disturbing thing I have seen in a while. And I do not like this person, and I don't believe that they should be on this platform. I do not wish to hang this person around the neck, but I do wish that this person can get off this platform and can get off from the internet because they have done something illegal. I mean it. Illegal, and there's concrete evidence out there of this person being a straight up groomer. Not only did this person named Laura Phantom and other aliases out there in the internet, but she has also manipulated, has also harassed kids, and also have weird defenders for her. There is several videos about Laura Phantom that there's like 20 videos that the person who asked me to do the video, which I will not be naming, had made a playlist about this, and it's just insane how much exposure videos there is, but yet this person is not locked up or have faced repercussions of her actions. What's disturbing is that not only does this person have a main channel that has over 2,000 subs that could potentially reach to children, but also other channels just in case. And the person who messaged me about the situation also told me that Laura's boyfriend has sent death threats to her because she was criticizing Laura, and Laura could have simply told Laura's boyfriend to back off, but she didn't. And when a user by the name of Shade was confronting Laura, she tried to guilt trip Shade into taking her side and turn against Braxton. And by the way, Braxton is a 14-year-old to 16-year-old who has a disability and is obviously quite young and does not know well. And the messages from before this message said that this guy named Xeno was defending Laura and quite being aggressive towards Braxton despite him being quite young, And honestly, this guy is just an idiot. I find it baffling that she says that she does not want drama, she doesn't want white knights, and she does not want toxic people. But herself has white knights, she has caused a lot of drama, and she also is a very toxic person. I would be having fun right now, but you are a threat to kids online. And I find it funny because number 4, you clearly broke. You clearly got caught with 3 strikes. Like 3, no, not just 3 strikes. You have been caught with multiple strikes by people that pointed you out of you being a weirdo, a creep, and quite frankly, a groomer. For those who are in the back that are saying, well, maybe Laura didn't know that Braxton was a child, or maybe she didn't know that those kids were actually kids. Well, why would she engage with a sexual interaction with a random stranger? That's just disgusting. I don't care if it's role-playing, it's disgusting to have sexual activity without confirmation that they are 18 or above, that there are a consenting age. You do not engage a sexual roleplay activity with a minor. It should be crystal clear with you, Laura. But apparently you do not know that because you are stupid. And Laura's boyfriend and anyone else defending this predator, if you try to come at me saying that, oh, you're gonna kill me, you send death threats to me, I do not care, because if you try to kill me, trying to give me the whole Caesar assassination with the 13 stabs, no, that's not gonna work on me, buddy. Sure, you may get to me, but you're not gonna come out being the same person. You're gonna be crippled, you're gonna be broken, and quite frankly, you're not gonna come out of this alive if you try to do this to me, because you guys are disgusting and you guys don't deserve to have this person, because this person is disgusting, and if you guys were smart, you guys would have cut ties with this person. I am genuinely disgusted in this year because there is so many predators, so many infamous people out there that are going after minors, whether being sexually, harassment, or just downright being the most creepiest person. It is baffling because these people have some sort of power status. They have some sort of popularity to them, and they know they have these powers. They know they're popular, so they're obviously going to go towards kids because the kids, they're vulnerable. Kids, they're not as smart as an 18-year-old, 20-year-old, or even a 60-year-old. No, they're not that smart compared to those people or those age gaps. But apparently, these people are going after the weak, the vulnerable, the simple-minded out there. And I am disgusted because if I was a police officer, I would break their nose right now.
Hello, I'm a piece of garbage.
News, everyone. Hi, I am your local Vampirella, and today we'll be talking about an individual who is disgusting, disturbing, gross, and very, very, very wrong. Her name is Laura Phantom, aka Laura Rose Chase.
Alright, so I actually didn't know Laura Phantom's real name. I know it was probably Laura, but I didn't know the last name or even the middle name. But apparently her name is Laura Rose Chase, and I have a photo of her that local Vampirilla sent me, but I was a bit hesitant because I didn't know if I can legally show the face or not, but hey, maybe I'll be able to show it later on. Side note, I also forgot that I actually got Patrick's face, so just in case if you want to see a predator's face, you can also see a person who is a racist and also send death threats to minors.
Everyone, please give my lovely host a welcome, Onryo the Vampire. Onryo?
Thank you, my lovely queen. Hello, everyone. Happy to be here in a big ol' what's good to all to my friends, damn it.
Okay, that actually made me laugh. I think it was just the first sound that he made that just made me laugh.
What is your experience about Laura?
I honestly think, like, in the beginning, if that's the way we're going with this. I thought she was an okay person, but when the light came out on her and what she actually did, it was like shell shock. Is that the word that you wanted to like use?
Bum 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 bum.
But like in the current situation, she not even came forward to talk it out with anybody. She just keeps on like running.
Okay, here's my problem. Laura's been caught, and then she disassociates with everyone, which I think it's alright that she disassociates with the minors and the people that she hurts, but it would be best for her to maybe reconcile this with someone else, like someone more professional that is a commentator, and then maybe she could have explained everything and blah 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 and say what she's gonna do next, but no, she doesn't do that. She doesn't apologize, and she certainly is not gonna leave the internet as far as I know.
And it's pathetic because like how you're going to and everybody right.
So, when did you ever know about the whole allegation of her being a pedophile, Juno?
The same time that you. The same time that you did, because they were gonna go Maya. The rest of them.
Okay, in the scale of 1 to 10, do you still trust or would you be around Laura? Yes or no?
Yeah.
And how is your scale rating to 1 to 10?
Negative 10.
Do you have any final thoughts about Laura?
She can stay the fuck away from me.
This is our job, people. We need to make sure those that Laura has hurt, as well as children, get away from Laura.
Isn't Murder Nova top? Did a pretty good. So did Chuck did a pretty good. How's Murder Nova? I know he's number 1 in points. He kicked ass, and Tim and Giuseppe's too. Damn! You hear that?
Oh, there was another woman in the room, probably his other girlfriend that we don't know, or his mom.
Unless Laura and Patrick are living in the same house, how come they're not, like, in the same room? Like, why can't they just have, like, one computer and then they just talk with each other instead of just having 2 computers and then they talk through that? And if it's true that they're not living with each other, then aren't they, like, fiancés or they're getting married? Shouldn't they be living in the same household?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I did, because I like to still talk to children. Oh my god. Children make me so moist and horny. Oh my god.
Give me a break, Laura.
Murder Nova's kicking ass.
Sweet. Oh, sweet. I like talking children every night and day because I like to go on my Discord and talk about more random bullshit from my own butt because I like Danny Phantom and El Tigre and Simba and Puss in Boots because they probably are minors. Oh my god. So sweet and so kind. Oh yes. Children. Right, Laura?
Yeah, this is just a little update to my channel. I am back with a vengeance after not being active for over 6 years.
Woo! Nobody gives a shit!
Huh. Okay. So, Patrick, let's go look at your YouTube channel real quick, okay? Huh. Damn, that is super sad. Look at this. 44 subs? That's all you can do? 44 subs. Yeah, that's lame for you. Yeah. Anyway.
You know, usually when there's smaller channels out there, I get very excited when they start to grow into bigger channels, but unfortunately for this channel that has 44 subs, I will be dunking on him because he is a very horrible person, not only to just me, but a lot of people as well. He's also been racist. He also driven people mad, and honestly, I really hope that his channel gets terminated or that his channel is deleted in some way.
You know, the drama and bullshit.
Yeah, that you as a Nazi hillbilly and Laura is a pedophile that tried to dress up as Danny Phantom and probably El Tigre. But hey, that's on her because she likes the word children.
Folks, if you don't know the lore of all this, the drama, the context behind this, well, local Vampirilla just said it to you, and what these people have done.
But hey, this is my first live stream, so I don't know how to do an intro. I'm not like Barry of Bugs. Fuck!
But nobody was on this intro. See, there's nobody here in the live chat. It's so fucking empty. Like, hello? There's nothing there. There's nothing there. That is sad. Not for me.
Yeah, I just thought about it. Who's gonna show up to your live stream? Well, maybe your supporters and friends, but like, who cares about them? It's like, who else other than your friends or supporters out there is gonna be on your live stream? Like outsiders, like new viewers. No one's gonna view your content, Laura, because if they view your content, they're gonna be aware of what you have done. But I'm assuming the ones that don't know the drama are kids. And you know you love kids, Laura. You have a boner for them.
Soon I might make my own intro when it comes to my stream events whenever me and Hyena or Nate and Mustard ever do some type of event. If we do, or if Dr. Regen has another fucking Puss in Boots voiceover takeover event that he wants me to do, which I will plan on doing a Puss in Boots takeover stream soon just to do some Puss in Boots events. But I don't know yet because, again, I have to work those days.
And trying to hunt down children in those days, so yeah, you still like to hunt down children.
Also, wait.
I said you like to hunt down children.
Idea.
What?
One more time. I said you like to hunt down children. Do I have to spell it out for you? You like to hunt down children.
Takes time. It takes time.
It takes time for me to hunt down children. When I keep hydrating this one, and I want to know for a fact that he will not let me do anything else with me. But then I went out the door, knocked on Braxton and Jay's door, and asked them, hey Braxton, hey Jay, you guys want to gangbang with me? Please?
Yeah, I might have to steal his old intro with that cop car in the background.
Oh, there you go. There you go. She deserves to go into that cop car.
Just how it is.
Okay, now that I've put some other people's clips on here talking about Laura and the rest of the community, I think this is where the conclusion of the video should start. To sum it all up in a nutshell, the adventure community is full of spurgs, pedophiles, zoophiles, incest people, and it's really a danger to minors. So try your best to stay away from them, and, well, if you see anybody, of course, being creepy on the internet, do what you can and block, report, ban them, and do whatever you can. Because pedophiles and zoophiles and incest people and groomers and everybody like that do not deserve a platform. They are horrible people. And Laura, if you see this somehow, even though you're quote-unquote not coming back until 2026, I fucking hate you. And I hope one day you go to jail. Lifetime. And you know what? I'm done. This is the end of the premiere. Thank you all for joining. I'm sorry for dragging people who had no idea what the fuck I was even talking about to begin with into this. I had to post this video. Hopefully more people will know about this, and people who discuss the locales and stuff like that will discuss the adventure community, because this stuff's fucked up. Anyways, I'm gonna head off for now, and a short video on what Hoverdork did when he betrayed his friends, one of them being me, will come out whenever I feel like it. Until then, have an awesome day every day. Unless you're a part of the adventure community, you can fuck off and go live in a hole. Anyways, that's about it. I'm gonna get off for now. Happy holidays, happy New Year's. I'll see you guys later. I'm sorry, I'll end it right here.